Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Baldwin City, Kansas, Sauter Field for today's game between the Baker Wildcats and the Missouri Baptist Spartans. First pitch misses for a ball. It's 1-0. Fouled away. 1-1. The defense for Baker. Pogue on the mound. Hawkins behind the plate. Breaking ball taken for a strike. It's 1-2. Goody at first. I didn't ask for pronunciations. Gas up and in. Misses. It's 2-2. Lewis at second. Foss at third. Flory at short. Ray in left. That misses in, full count. Parenti in center and Rayburn in right. The DH is Rico. Full count. That's a rip to third and caught. By Adams, one away. That was Ross, the batter. Now Soto, second baseman. First pitch breaking ball taken for a strike. It's 0-1. Grounded to short. Handled easily, 2 outs. So bring up Patrick Jr., Tommy Patrick Jr., right fielder. The lineup for Missouri Baptist: Rost, Soto, Patrick Jr., Brandenburg, Adams, Garcia, Schmidt, Mize, and Kettler. And Billy Heel, I think, is starting on the mound. Grounded to third. Down the line, handled again. And a nice clean inning for the Wildcats. We go to the bottom of the first. Scoreless. I am MNU Sports Information Director Chad Jenkins. We're bringing you the action today and doing the live stats. We had so much craziness with this weekend's tournament that they were like, hey, can you do stats at Baker? Yeah, I can do stats at Baker. You want me to do some video streaming too? Why not? And if I'm going to do video streaming, I'm going to do 2 cameras. So there's a whole slew of gear here right behind home plate. You can see the camera right there by the Baker logo. That's camera. There's me waving at you. I'm right here. And on the table, I've got my streaming computer, my stats computer, my camera switcher, audio mixer, the center fielder. Facing the left-handed pitcher, Heel. Swing and a miss. Grounded foul down the third baseline, 1-2. All right, Bouncy. Going for a ride over here. I'm not sure how I feel about this camera that you're looking at right now. Let me know in the chat if you would rather just leave it on camera too. The net obviously right there. The wind will push the net in different spots throughout the game. But I kind of like it. I like kind of being that close. And then I can switch during action. Chopped down the third base line. Gets just foul. Nice play by the third baseman, but foul anyway. Have you played on this field yet? You guys have, I mean, but they've had a couple games here already? Okay. First season with this awesome new facility they got here in Baldwin City. I love our facility at MNU, but this is something. The 2-2. Fouled away. This total turf field. It's always going to look green. That's into left field. That'll get down and fair. Big turn at first from Parenti, but he stays. The leadoff single. Right fielder Rayburn now. Squares to bunt, pulls it back, takes the ball, 1-0. The Hart Wrestling Championships are here at Baker today, so the normal stats info crew or sports info crew and ops are rightfully prioritizing that. It's cold, but there's hardly a breath of wind, so it's not too bad, and the sun is out. Squares to bunt late, pops it up. Pitcher should have let that drop and cause some chaos, but it's always good to get an out and not screw around too. So P1. I screwed up big time. Hold on. I screwed up the stats. That's driven into right. Not really driven. All right. Hold on a second. Hold on. Okay, sorry. I was still on the top of the first. So So the pitch counts won't be quite perfect, but what are you going to do? First pitch fouled away, next pitch ball. Yeah, see, when the net is right there, that's pretty annoying, isn't it? But then it blows a little bit, and it's good. I lost it. Hammered foul down the third base line. Grounded towards third to second. Holy cow. Two outs, runner on first for Goody. That's into left field. That'll be caught. And we go to the third, scoreless. Top of the third, scoreless. First pitch taken for a strike. It's 0-1 to Schmidt, the 7-hole. Between innings. Can you dig out my baseball hat from my car? Question mark. Another foul. Full count. Fouled away. Change up in the dirt. Loses him. Leadoff walk. Called strike one on Mize, the 8-hole. Leadoff walk has Missouri Baptist in business in the top of the third here at Baker. Breaking ball taken for strike two. Misses up and away, 1-2. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Got him with an off-speed pitch. That leaves Schmidt at first and brings up Kettler. The 9-hole catcher. Fastball taken for strike one. Got him picked off, and he throws it away. Makes the turn. So that's an E1 move up. One could argue that that was a stolen base because he was going, but then he stopped and was totally picked off, and they had him dead to rights. I think I got that right. Swing and a miss, ball in the dirt. No advance. 1-2. Why does it say 1-2? It shouldn't say 1-2 on the stats, but it does, and that's what it is. I'm just saying I didn't enter that second strike. Beautiful new facility here in Baldwin City. Swing and a miss, gets away, and both runners are going to be safe. Tough break for Baker. And then who ran? Eight. Courtesy runner at first is number 8, Bess or Bessie. B-E-S-S-E. Swing and a miss. These guys aren't seeing the slider in the last few pitches. Could be a curveball, too. I'm liking these Mobap uniforms. These are pretty sharp. Swing and a miss, same pitch. That's 3 in a row that they have waved at. One guy reached first, however. I think he's going to stick with that one. If they can't see it, there's no reason to throw something else. And you probably don't even have to bury it. Wow. Pogue has gotten pretty filthy in the last 5 pitches. 5 straight breaking ball strikes. 3 misses and a take. That's dominance. Sometimes those drop third strikes will anger a pitcher. I'm sure that fed into it. There's another. No, that was a fastball in. Ripped into right field. 2-out base hit. Ooh, almost got him at second. Big hit. Yes. Now Patrick Jr., 3-hole. Grounded to short, backhanded smoothly, and out at first.
I was like, good luck. And he was like, yeah, man. I'm not low. He's a sidearm guy. Guy that I can recognize from the catcher or Mr. Mike.
Lewis, the 9-hole leading off. Takes ball 1. Swing and a miss. That's hammered down the line. Down the left field line. Foul ball. Cleared the fence, however. Pretty impressive foul ball from Lewis. It's hard to tell from here and up in the sun. It's short down the lines here, about 315 to left and 305 to right, but the high fences make it relatively normal. No.
I was like, oh, really gets out there. 71 and 2, Mike. Away.
Ripped to third and through the third baseman. Leadoff single, two really hard contacts from that guy, Lewis. I gave him a single. That ball was absolutely scorched. And we're back to Parenti. I remember this guy from last year. I think he may have hit a couple home runs against MNU last year. That's why I remember his name. But all those were on the road last year, so I was not in attendance. I think he had a couple off of John Vargas, too, which is no easy task. Runner goes. Grounded to third. Another nifty play by the first baseman. He's got some Eric Hosmer action going over there. Runner moves up, one down. So we've got a radar gun right over my shoulder. Looks like Heel's fastball sits in the high 70s. His off-speed stuff 71. Breaking balls and changeups. Breaking ball or a little cutter or something. Heel hides the ball decently well. It jumps a little bit. I don't feel like it's, 79 doesn't sound like anything at all. But if you can hide the ball and change speeds, it plays faster than that.
Today? Probably. I've been throwing everything. I just kind of throw what works. Probably more Tuesday. You want to go out Bevo?
That is, that's sort of not allowed, right? To throw to an unoccupied base.
Huh? No, it just comes out. Like 69.
One of those obscure rules. Not unoccupied. It's occupied. I meant like, I don't know. I don't know why that would be wrong, though. It's in my head for some reason. Maybe that is the rule. It has to be occupied. And I saw some pitcher whirl to throw to second, forgetting no one was there, and he threw it to the shortstop position, and that was not cool. Grounded to second. Runner moves up with 2 outs. It was a 2-out knock that brought the game's first run in last in the top of this inning. Flory looking to match Mo Bap. Change up at 71 miles an hour. Misses down. I would love to have pitch speed on the video streaming someday. Swing and a miss. Misses down and in, 2-1. Three and one. The 3-1 grounded foul. I, for one, hated facing guys like this as a hitter. Kind of throwing under perfect hitting speed. It's like in the big leagues back 20 years ago, facing Jamie Moyer, throwing 84. They were all out in front of it. Grounded towards short. Picked by the first baseman. We move to the top of the fourth. Missouri Baptist up 1-0. Again, I am MNU Sports, Mid-American Nazarene University Sports Information Director Chad Jenkins. Filling in today. These games have been moved around all over the place. Is anybody watching? Here, let me see. Let me see if it's on my phone. I know my coach is watching. That's about it. In the future, if you're watching, it doesn't matter. Ten watching. All right. It's all worth it. Go ahead and say something in the chat. I'll have that going on my phone. Give me something to talk about. And also vote on... I kind of like having camera one, especially since we worked hard to set it up. And you can see the movement of the pitches. You can see some faces. But this net is kind of annoying, right? So pulling back to here. I mean, I do that for action, but if you'd rather just not have camera one at all, maybe let me know. That would make it a little easier for me, frankly. So I'm doing the live stats, switching the cameras, updating the count. Tracking my women's basketball team at Clark. Ball one. Yeah, an MNU guy helping out Baker. Swing and a miss. MNU helping out Baker. It's not normal. Don't worry, I still hate you. Just filling in. 2-1. I don't really hate you. I'm just here to demonstrate that not all pioneers are evil degenerates. That misses 3-1, as I'm sure everyone at Baker feels about MNU, because it's mutual, you know. Pretty nice rivalry in all sports, especially. Remember 2016 women's basketball national championship game. Ripped into left field. That's a knock. And some leadoff action for the Spartans. That was the ultimate MNU Baker matchup in a national championship game. That was really fun. Plus, it was local in Independence, Missouri. The place was packed and rocking. That was really fun. More fun for MNU, as it turned out, but that's neither here nor there. Adams squares to bunt, fouls it off. It's 0-1. You have a lot of new fans from MBU Athletics. Yeah, as you should. You're welcome. Off his thumbs, fouled off. 0-2. Missouri Baptist Cheer and Dance was just at MNU a couple weeks ago or last week, whenever that was. That's why I have your logo handy here for the baseball game. Not that you can see it. Doesn't help much. Fouled away again. But here, I'll make your logo come up again. Watch where the scoreboard will show up. And overlay. There it is. There's a glimpse. Grounded foul. Velo? Oh. I don't have the Baker Velo. Those guys only chart their own pitchers, apparently. But it's harder than 79, I can tell you that. What do you think? Where does he sit? High 80s, we're saying. Okay. So the freshman sitting next to me says he touches 90, sits in the high 80s. But when you get a gun, it's 83 every time. Always take 5 miles off from what you hear. Has been the general rule. But no, it looks pretty firm, yeah. Now, it's a cold day, and it's early in the season, so I can't tell you exactly what these pitches are, but okay. Got him swinging. That was about 98. 1 out. Grounded up the middle. 6-3 double play. No problem. Inning over. Three DP, GDP. Is that how I do that? And he's forced out 6. Does that work? Nope. Okay. Whoa. Let's try GDP63. That's not valid either. What about out? No. 6. New stat program. How do I enter a 6'3 GDP? And what about the guy on first? Question mark. Kyle Patrick is my go-to. He knows this stat program. 6'3". 6. What about that? Okay. All right. Grounded up to short. See, it doesn't say double play, though. I didn't enter that correctly in the stats, but we'll figure it out. We can edit it later. I used to be the go-to guy in our conference when it came to DAC stats. But the NAIA decided to move away from DAC stats and move over to Presto. Much to my chagrin, because I was the DAC stats guy, but you don't care. It's fine. Going into the fourth quarter at Clark, MNU women's basketball trails 42-39. A defensive slugfest, apparently. 42-39. Yikes. Ray, the 4-hole. Pops up, foul. This is away 2-1. I've never really called a homer for the opposing team or from our neutral team, but I feel like this pitch is going to leave the yard. The 3-1 popped up.
Sorry, I can't
Just so close. What are you talking about? Quiet, Siri. It'll bring up Hawkins. There, if the net could stay right there. Oh, no. Swing and a miss. Hawkins with this beautiful flow going. You got to stand out sometimes as a baseball player, how you wear your uniform or how you wear your hair. Hawkins going the hair route. Swing and a miss.
Yeah, Bill.
I didn't have any style when I played. I was just that fat lefty. That's hammered into left field. Left fielder trails back on it, tracks it, and makes the play. Call that an L7. That was a rocket. This is Rico. Lifted into center field, no problem. It's big time to go through the middle of the order quickly like that. In the middle of the game, second time through. Go to the top of the fifth. 1-0, Spartans. Seven, 8, 9 due up for the Spartans. We are at brand new Sauter Field. Beautiful situation Baker's got going out here. Got a little indoor facility on down the right field line. Ooh. Borderline goes the way of Baker. And it's 1-1. Brand new turf. You can see the Baker logo on camera 2. Thank you. Chopped foul. We'll do it again. No, we won't. 2-2. Oh, that's much better. I have a hat on now. The sun's pretty intense out here despite being 45 degrees or so. Called strike 3. My women's basketball team in big trouble at Clark. It's hard to beat them anyway, but down by 7 in the fourth in a low-scoring game. Third base coach complaining about that call? That was right there, wasn't it? Oh, yeah, maybe. No, he's wrong. The first borderline one was borderline, but it was fine. And the last one was definitely there. There's some cheddar right by him. Yep. That may have been the best fastball I've seen today. That had some giddy up. Jeez. That was straight up and I couldn't find it. I had to make sure, see my camera person is sitting top of the bleachers. Breaking ball. Fish ain't biting. 1-2. I really like these Mobap uniforms. I said it before, I'll say it again. That's sharp. It's clean. That one got the Baker catcher pretty good, apparently. And he has an earpiece in. I saw that earlier. We played Olivet Nazarene, and their catcher had an earpiece. Might be the new thing. You don't have to give signs from the dugout anymore. You can just say it. Harder to pick those signs. Grounded to second. Nine-hole Kettler. That misses down 1-0. X. Okay. That misses up. Buries that fastball, and it's a 2-out walk to the 9-hole. That'll get the coach thrilled. Because you get, especially to the catcher, where you get the courtesy runner, so you get some speed out there too. And if you're not stealing here, you're crazy. 2-out walk to the 9-hole. Look for courtesy runner Bess or Bessie to be off early in this sequence. Breaking ball just misses in, 1-0. I'm sending him right here after a missed breaking ball for sure. But the stolen base isn't so prominent these days. Outs are precious. Squares to bump. I'm not a fan. Unless you've got Barry Bonds behind you. Breaking ball, strike 2 now especially. Yeah, third base coach kind of gave him a sign, a little head nod. I think he's going. Good time for a really nice move to first, or just throw your best. Foul ball. He still wasn't going. Got him swinging. Ouch. KSPB plus. That worked. That was not a wild pitch. That was just a clanked fastball. And a 2-out walk and a 2-out freebie generally lead to 3-run homers. Grounded towards third base. No problem. Sorry, this is an FC 5 X. Come on. All right, fine. Move them up. Oh, here come the Pioneer women's basketball team. 52-50, coming back. Bottom of the fifth, Foss, Goody, and Lewis, 7, 8, 9, due up for the Wildcats. How many pitches you got for him?
That was
56 pitches starting the bottom of the fifth. Very efficient so far. Good pitch to hit just underneath it, fouled it into the softball field. Also a new part of this complex. Lifted into left center, shallow. Left fielder is there. Brings up Goody, first baseman. That grazed him. I didn't even hear that. So a 1-out base runner for Baker. bunts right through it. I wouldn't mind letting Lewis swing away here. He had the best swings against Heel. Had a line shot single after a foul ball homer. He's been all over him. I guess, is that just the one that bat, though? Well, you could try for a bunt up the first baseline as the first baseman has to hold the runner. Another good pass. 0-2. I keep singing the praises of Missouri Baptist's uniforms. It's hard to do it well on the road, but the simple grays with the white outline on the numbers, really classic look. I don't want to dismiss the Baker uniforms. I like those too. I'm just, as a personal preference, I don't love the cream. That's hammered again. Dropped by the third baseman. And a double. I'm going to replay that. Okay, he called him out. They got it right. You can't catch it and then drop it. You have to let it clank off the back of your glove if you're going to do that. I like where his head's at, though. Third baseman, and there goes the runner. And he steals it. I thought I heard him. Count, please. Whatever. I think it was a strike. No, we're going to say ball. One on one. Yeah, we got it. Because he really did yell like ball, so it sounded like he was giving us a huh. Yeah. So this is Parenti, lead off. Looking for a 2-out knock to get this thing tied. These uniforms are cream, right? I'm a little bit colorblind. Okay, yeah. I just don't think, like, when the guys wear white shoes with the cream, it doesn't quite, it just makes it look dingy. But if you got the black cleats or the orange, someone had an orange combination going. Lewis, I think, he looked cool. And white socks make it look a little dingy, so it's just a tough spot to be in. Don't put me in that position. Just get me a white uniform. That misses away, 2-2. Two balls, two strikes, 2 outs. Tying run at second for the leadoff man, Parenti. What's up, man? What do you got there? Set for the 2-2. Popped up. Second baseman out, right fielder in, calls it, makes the catch. Go to the top of the 6th. Oh, looks like we're toast. Women's basketball going to lose at Park. I know all you fine people listening care a lot about that. First pitch misses to this guy. It says null in the stats. That's not right. Who is it? Patrick Jr. Hammered to deep short, backhanded. Strong throw gets him one away. What? Get out of here. 2 outs. Another grounder to short. That was Brandenburg. Now Adams with 2 outs. Swing and a miss. What's happening? Sam Dean at Mobap. Get out of my stats. Bottom 6, 1-0. Middle of the order due up for the Wildcats here at Sauter Field, Baldwin City, Kansas. I'm MNU Sports Information Director Chad Jenkins, filling in today as Baker is hosting the Hart Wrestling Championship, so all of their people are occupied. This game got moved to Baker. I was going to cover it at the Urban Youth Academy anyway, so instead of going northeast to Kansas City, I came a little bit southwest from MNU and brought the whole setup. This is the inning for Baker. They've got Rayburn, Flory, and Ray to face Heel for the 3rd time, so they should be gauged on what he's got. Leadoff batter huge in this inning, as it is every inning. You can see the warm-up area and bullpens are really prominent in play. I wonder why they decided to do that and not put them that way. Maybe just ran out of room, or it's a little bit cheaper to do it this way. And I like the less foul territory, the better. I was a hitter. No one wants to see foul outs. Come on. First pitch to Rayburn. Grounded. Oh, great diving play at second. And one away. What a beauty. I will show you that one again. That was ticketed for center field and a leadoff base runner, but the second baseman, Soto, says nay. Flory takes strike one. Yeah, the fans behind me complaining that that crossed over the white line of the batter's box. That's into left center field, hanging up. Caught. 2 down. See if I can get that play to you before he pitches. Nope. Ooh. It looked like it was in. All right, here, try again. I should have stayed with this camera. This would have been a better look for you. Deep into right field. Still going up against the fence and over. Sorry, never do replays during live action. I blew it. So a 2-out double puts the runner in the tying run in scoring position. So now the catcher, Hawkins. Heel trying to work around a 2-out double. Swing and a miss. Looks like Clark women's basketball has moved on to the finals of the Hart tournament. 67-61 over my Pioneers. Hopefully MNU gets an at-large bid. That's what we're hoping for. Fouled away. He saw that one nicely. He was on time, just chopped it a little bit. The MNU Missouri Baptist game will start about 20 minutes after this one. We will start early if we can. That misses away. 1-2. Drilled into left. Back and out of the yard. Home run. Hawkins with a 2-run shot, and Baker takes a 2-1 lead in the bottom of the 6th. Wow. Obviously, game-changing play there. 2 outs, nobody on. And all of a sudden, the Baker closer is ready to get up. Did I capture that replay? I think I did. What? I didn't? Oh my gosh. You can just rewind it on YouTube. Sorry about that. Rico now into center field, and that's down. Another hit. A double, a homer, and a single as the Baker faithful jumping out here in Sauter Field. 20 pinch runs at first. What? 20 is Patrick Jr.? Didn't we already have him? Oh, the other team has a Patrick Jr. too. Or I'm in the wrong. What is happening? Hold on. Where am I? What did I do wrong? Ray doubled, right? Hawkins homered. Rico singled. Oh, I messed that up. Single to center. I was trying to change out the first baseman instead of the runner at first. Graham is the runner at first. So you can back that up on YouTube if you want to see that homer again. Off the bat, I didn't think it was going to get out, but felt like it even had a little bit of topspin on it. I thought it was going to get over his head. Grounded towards the hole. Shortstop Smothers. And he just cannot get out of the 6th. He's been so good all game, and then couldn't get out of the 6th. And we're going to run 5. We're going to run for Foss. McDonald will run it first. In the dirt, no advance. Grounded towards third. Handled. And the inning mercifully comes to a close. Baker rallies for 2. Hawkins with the big shot. We go to the 7th. Baker trying to close it out. Same pitcher? Yeah, okay. This is a 7-inning game, if you were wondering. Who's up here? Garcia. 6 holes. 6, 7, 8. Due up for Mo Bap. Pogue trying to close it out. There's a lefty throwing in the pen. Chopped foul at the plate. 1-1. Chopped at the plate. Hawkins makes the play. Yeah. The bat, Garcia's bat actually hit that ball, and the umpire said safe, like if it's not intentional, that kind of thing can be let go. This is outside for a ball, 1-0. Back up the middle, hits the base, heads up to try to get to second. Can't do it, but the tying run aboard with 1 out. Looks like Missouri Baptist is bringing back number 1 from being on deck, Kettler, and they've got 14 P.J. Brooks on deck. Nice block from Hawkins. He's showing out here in the last couple innings. Nubbed towards third. Base hit. That's frustrating for the defense. And then 14 will hit for Kettler. Brooks, and we're going to run at first, 32. I don't have a 32. Who is that? Sean McRaven. McRaven is not in the stats, so Mobap, if you're listening, can you add him to Presto, please? That would help me out. Do it from the NAIA site, not your conference site. Ball 1. To P.J. Brooks, the pinch hitter. Ooh, good sharp breaking ball taken for a strike, 1-1. Pogue looking for that grounder at somebody, which would end the game most likely. There it is, grounder to short. Can only get 1. Didn't hit it hard enough for the pitcher anyway. And it's the ultimate situation. This is great. 2 outs. Go ahead, run at second for your leadoff batter. Just a little old single turns this game around. First pitch, breaking ball, strike one. That's been a really nice pitch for him today. Called strike two. Overthrew that breaking ball a little bit, 1-2. It's tough because you really can't bounce one here, even though that's probably the right pitch that would end it. You just don't want to risk that wild pitch. The 1-2. Fouled away, stays alive nicely. Fouled away, almost got it by him. Perfect pitch, that's what I almost said. I was going to say, you got to climb the ladder with a heater right here. But beautifully done by Ross to stay alive, fight that pitch off.
I hit the wrong button.
You know a breaking ball's coming at some point soon. There it is. Little flare, shallow center. He's there to make the catch. Baker wins. Really nice win for Baker. 2-out, 2-run homer in the bottom of the 6th. Ends it. And that's it for game one. Missouri Baptist will stay on the field. Mid-America Nazarene will get into Baker's dugout, and we'll have a game in about a half hour. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Love you.